If business is slow, you're getting price shopped, and it seems like everyone you talk to is just looking for the cheapest roof, there's a good chance that you're targeting broke people. Not on purpose, but your brand, your marketing, your messaging might be attracting the wrong crowd. So let's fix that. So let me tell you a quick story to illustrate this concept here. We have two clients in the same state, one of the wealthiest states in the country, actually. And one of them was remarking how business has been slow. They've been getting price shopped. They've been getting undercut by cheaper contractors and really kind of struggling. And we have another client who is about an hour away and they are crushing their goals. They're exceeding their sales targets and they are consistently selling at 50% gross margin in a retail residential environment. So by all data points, they are crushing it. So you have one company over here that's struggling. You have another company an hour away that is thriving, and they're both great operators. They're just operating in different arenas. So what I said to client number one, who is remarking that business has been a struggle and getting price shopped and all that, I said, maybe you're just targeting the wrong crowd, or maybe you're not really targeting any crowd, but you're just kind of attracting by default the people that don't really have any money. So it's actually a very simple shift that we can be intentional about making. It's not very easy. It takes a little bit of time. There are some components which I'll outline in this episode right here. It's a very simple shift that can make a huge difference, that can 2 or 3 times the size of your business just by making this shift. So I've been studying and implementing marketing for over 25 years. Man, that's a long time. One of my favorite concepts about marketing is positioning. How are you positioning yourself or your company in your market? What is that brand perception that people have of you? Is it that high-end premium white glove concierge service company? Is it the budget company that does a lot of volume and you're going to get a great deal, but you might not get the best service, right? There's a position for everyone in the market. There's Nordstrom up here and there's Walmart down here, and they both are great companies. So you just got to be intentional about choosing how you want to position your company in your market. So that's what this concept is all about, is positioning your company in a way that makes sense for you and your goals and the type of company that you want to build. So tactically, what I'm going to walk through is my recommendations for this particular client that we have, and what I would do if I were in their shoes. I would be very intentional about choosing not only my ideal project, but who my ideal client is. I'm going to look at geographic areas that I want to target. I'm going to look at people in that market. Who are they? What are their ages? What do they do for a living? What do they like? What do they want? What do they desire? What do they fear? What do they hate? What do they love? And get really into like what's called the psychographics in the marketing. Now, what do those people who are going to spend $50,000 to $100,000 on a roof, what are they most likely to be like? Well, they're probably busy professionals. They don't want the cheapest price. They appreciate quality. They appreciate a good concierge service, which means that, they're not going to have a bunch of stress added to their already busy life. It's going to be very easy. Communication is going to be on point, professional, and it's going to be like a business deal, not like hiring your typical contractor. So once you're super clear on who that ideal, perfect client is for you, then we've got to reverse engineer that process. I want to make sure that all of my marketing and branding is on point, is professional. It does not look like every other roofing company in the local market. That's going to be my website. It's going to be my logos. It's going to be my font styles on my website. That's going to be the colors. That's going to be our social media banners, our graphics, our videos, the aesthetics of our videos. It's going to be any offline marketing, our truck wraps, our yard signs, our direct mail, all of those things. I want to make sure that they're consistent. They are professional. They are more like white collar than blue collar, I would say, and that they're standing out, that we are not just another roofing company. Speaking of marketing, when you're doing marketing, make sure that on your website, on social media, on your postcards, any other marketing that you're doing, that you are picturing those nice big houses with a nice landscaping that you want to do business with. The people that are doing their research before they reach out to you are looking at those things. They want to see evidence that your company has experience doing the exact types of projects that they want to have done, the same types of houses. They want to feel that level of comfort. They don't want to feel like they are taking a risk. And when they go on your website and they see pictures of small houses and a janky website and random weird social media that doesn't connect, that doesn't look the same, that plants seeds of doubt in their mind, and that adds risk to their decision. And then we got to think about what we're saying in our videos, right? We're not just selling roofs. We are selling peace of mind to busy people who want that white glove concierge service, who want everything taken care of for them. They want want it professional, they want it easy, and they just want it done. They want a sure thing. So those are the types of things that we need to talk about in our video content, in our marketing, in our messaging, on our website, etc. Then we of course need to back that up with a very professional sales process. So that includes the people that are going to the house. That's your sales rep, your technician, your estimator, whoever that might be, your project manager. They are all dressed in nice professional branded gear that looks consistent, that looks professional, maybe even like white collar, maybe even not like jeans or anything like that, maybe even a little bit more professional than that. You have tight, clean proposals. Everything looks great. Everything's organized. Everything makes sense. There's no guesswork. You've been here. You've done that. You are professional in every single aspect of that sales presentation. The goal here is to show up and do that sales presentation and to get that homeowner thinking like, wow, this is a roofing company. I can't believe this. They were so professional. I've never seen anything like this from a contractor before. This is unbelievable. They are clearly different. That's what you want going on in their minds when you're sitting at that kitchen table. And that is when you win. So those are just a few of the things that I would do. And in fact, we're recommending to this client from a positioning standpoint, a marketing standpoint, a brand standpoint, a messaging standpoint, and also a sales presentation standpoint. I love this concept from Alex Hormozy. He talks about the level of operator and the level of the opportunity. So each is a scale of 1 to 10. An operator can be a 1, which is a low level operator, or it can be a 10, which is the best in the world. And then the opportunity can be a low opportunity or an amazing opportunity. So let's go back to our story with these two roofing company owners. Let's call them level 8 operators, right? There's always room for improvement. I don't want to give them 10. They probably wouldn't give themselves 10. Level 8, they're both very, 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 very good operators, right? But the one who's struggling is probably in like a level 3 or 4 opportunity because they're targeting or just by default, they're attracting those lower end homeowners and smaller homes and people with tight budgets and that are price shopping them and things like that. So you have level 8 operator with a level 3 opportunity. You multiply 8 by 3, you're capped at 24, okay? Take the other company owner, they're still at a level 8 operator, but they have a level 8 opportunity because they're proactive about targeting the right neighborhoods and the right people. So they're 8 times 8, that's 64. You have 64 compared to 24 over here. That's a 2.5x in just targeting different people, right? That's almost 3xing your business just by being more intentional and tweaking a few things to target the right people, to target that bigger opportunity, to target that operate in a better arena. So again, back to the beginning, this shift is very simple. I'm sure that you get it. Hopefully you get it, but it's not easy. There are definitely a few moving parts. But what are you willing to do to 2x or 3x your business? Are you willing to put in that work? This is the name of the game here in 2025 and moving forward. We've got to differentiate. We've got to stand out. We cannot be just any old roofing company in our market or we are going to continue to struggle. So I hope that makes sense to you. Drop a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you have any specific questions about this or if you'd like me to dig further in future episodes on this. And by the way, this is what we do all day, every day here at Contractor Dynamics is we help our clients to position their companies to succeed in level 10 opportunities. We help them to build and run their own marketing so they can attract the right type of prospects to their business so they can grow with predictability and consistency and high margins so they can reinvest back into their businesses and build amazing companies that have an awesome impact on their team members and the people that they serve and also on their communities. So if you like help building out your marketing strategy and executing that so you can build a business that you dreamed of when you first started, contact us at contractordynamics.com. Click on the button on our website to schedule a call with Elizabeth or someone else here on our team. We'll be happy to guide you just like we are guiding these two clients here at Contractor Dynamics. Hope you got some value out of this business. Hope you enjoyed this little true story here of a couple of our clients, and we'll see you in the next one.